Alright, so I just came home from Marie Curie Park. I was wearing my gray, fuzzy jacket. I call it garbage bag clothing, but whatever. So, this is like, let's think about this. Okay, so while I was there, doing what I always do, which is just humdrum waiting for Nicholas to show up and take me away. I ran into, actually there was a boy who got his foot stuck in a swing and his ankle pivoted in such a direction, but there wasn't enough room, so I had to scoop him up in order to take his foot out, which was fine. And then his mother came over, and again, it's like one of those flash decisions, like, do you touch somebody else's kid and pick them up and, like, save them so their leg doesn't break? Do you leave them hanging on the floor and wait to see if the mother notices? I don't even, it's one of my things, like, I never know how to treat you humans. My instinct is to go in, and that's what I did. But it's like then in the afterthought, I'm like, oh, fuck, am I going to get in trouble now for this, too? You fucking assholes. Alright, so just in general, I don't want to get caught in, like, because he was a different color than my kid. So, like, again, when I say things, people like to gang up on me in all sorts of fucking really shitty ways. So the mother came over. She was actually really grateful. We started talking. I think her name is like ZENTA or ZENTA or something like that. It was like Xena, but like with a TA at the end of it. I want to say like almost like the mother I had met, the Kenyan mother, who had a really beautiful name for, she had said a couple of different names, which I thought were really nice, the way that they changed the lettering. But anyway, non importante per lei. So anyway, so this particular woman, we got into talking. I told her a little bit about what's going on with Jay and with him, and she gave me some contact for housing, which I thought was really nice. I said, I know there's HUD, but I don't think you contact them directly. I said, I know I tried out in Long Island. I don't know if it's a different system, but I got denied out there. She's like, no, this'll work. I'm like, yeah, I've tried this before, but okay. So then she said, well, next time don't vote for Trump. And I'm like, wait, what? And I was like, now I gotta ask. Now, why not Trump? I'm just curious. She goes, well, I don't know. She's like, I don't want to get into it. She's like, maybe because I'm a black woman and maybe because, like, I'm, whatever. She's like, that's why I don't. And I'm like, yeah, that's what. I was like, well, now, right, what's behind the parties? Like, how do you find that out? She goes, I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, right, yeah, okay. So then we walked over to a different part, and I said to her, I was like, she was looking for the number, and I was just waiting there, and there was a community outreach participant somewhere in the background, and I said, I'm just curious. I was like, what's the difference between a Soviet and a Nazi? And she was like, what? She's like, I'm not getting into that with you. I was like, excuse me? Getting into what? She's like, I'm not going into politics with you. Now, in my head, I'm going, you're the black woman who said you weren't voting for Trump because you're black, but can't tell me about politics, but you brought it up. And I said, I'm just asking you about 2 words. I said, you know what I find really interesting about you people? I was like, I'm asking about 2 words. I have not found one of you in my entire life that could give me an accurate definition as to what either of those 2 words mean. And she goes, well, maybe we have given you definitions, you just didn't want to listen. And I go, no, I've actually listened to some of the things you said. I just don't know where you come from or like where it's justified. And she goes, again, I don't want to get into that. I go, that's fine. You've been overruled. And I turned around and I started walking away. She goes, whoa. I've been overruled. What is this supposed to mean? And I turned around and I go, you don't know who I am. I said, my name is Goddess Nyx, Nyx. Go look it up in NOVARIS. I said, I'm world leadership. And she goes, well, you don't know who I am. I go, you're right. I don't. But I gave you my name. And I just walked away. Because I am so sick and tired of these humans digging holes for themselves, jumping in, curling up like lots of stuff over them, and then going, I'm buried, I can't get out, it's all your fault, and I'm not listening. That's what it feels like as a human star being. Then on the way back, I had one of the little boy's fathers. I said to him, I said, I'm on Star Committee. I was like, and I asked him if he had seen the 25 mile an hour with the cameras, whatever. I told him I had the same conversation with a man down today in Bay Terrace. I was like, I was actually on Star Committee in 1980s. I said, I voted against automation, robots. I did not want any of this hitting the market. I said, I want money so I could build unions, jobs, society, and families. I wanted to stay out of robotics, automation, because they lie to you and say, we're going to make it automated so we'll make more money. I was like, what they don't tell you is they're going to take that money and they're going to run elsewhere, and then they're going to weaponize money. I was like, and that's where we're at. So then we're walking home, and Nucci, as Cosmotic Chosen, which I already know, says to me that he's been playing Fortnite, and he got the banana. Now, Alexander has the banana peel, but then he said the banana something else, which I forget, which I thought was interesting. And he said something about the bear and the gnome have come to an agreement. I said, they have? I said, my God, your Spracha is just amazing at this moment. I had no idea that was the update. Thank you. I mean, this is from playing their new games. I mean, they have the vocabulary of importance. They're just throwing out on the field the Fidelis. It's just that the management system in the country of U.S.A. that's only state of New York, secure at the moment, under the Soviet and Nazi regime, because we're the only two allowed to have a regime, but that's for paperwork and governmental process, so this way we can't be overridden by the stupid humans who are self-defecating and then fighting over stupid shit on a world global scale that they couldn't, and then moving their people and their words and braiding each other's pubic hairs and getting really fucking confused as to who they are and what they are and what they wake up for every day. It's really fucking obnoxious. I did mention, by the way, on that same park bench with another community outreach, different one, about the fact, I said to Dean, I said, where's, because he said that Adam wasn't there. I go, oh yeah, that is true. I was like, now where is Adam's mom from? Do you know? I was like, and he said, oh right, she's from, Poland. And I said, Poland, really? I thought she said she was from Holland, but the Spracha, it doesn't speak anything Deutschland or Dutch. It's interesting to me. I was like, I don't, And then I'm like, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's Poland. I mean, I don't, again, and then I said to him, I said, listen, I said, I have a long history with being beseeched to my face. I said, my record is deep and long. That's all I know. I was like, it's hard to tell who's who and what's what. And for what purpose. So let's think about this. I also told Dean, who is Swedish, I think, and Italian, and he's got family in Naples and Ishkil, or whatever. I said, that's funny, Ishkil. I said, because I met this really handsome, tall Swede on my first ski trip as a senior in St. John's Prep in Astoria. Was up to Fishkill, the Catskills, New York. It was Fishkill. I think his name was like Alex or Alec or whatever. I was like, yeah, we had a great time. And then I had this little white 1989 Saab hatchback with like cloth interior and some cigarette holes my mom got like secondhand. And he drove that white car to some building in Manhattan. I was like, he went there and then he just disappeared. I was so excited, but then I never heard from him ever again. I was like, I don't know why that keeps happening to me my whole life. I was like, and then I looked at him, I go, it really sucks.